It's the Texas weather discussion video. This is for Wednesday, the 13th of June. I'm Donovan Neal. Obviously, our weather for most of the rest of this week remains pretty hot and tranquil and pretty breezy, but things get a little bit interesting into early parts of next week with some tropical moisture getting involved. So let's take a look at our upper air map this morning. Obviously, we have an upper high building in our area, but the main storm track, our main mid-latitude westerlies remain up north, and temperatures, as you would expect, are mostly in the mid to upper 80s, maybe even some 90s reading near Burleson and Granbury in those areas. And of course, obviously, just like recent days, we'll have highs in the mid to upper 90s, nothing out of the regular. Take a look across the watch warning map. We've had a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings out in the central and high plains. Otherwise, things are pretty quiet this morning. Severe weather possibilities, main risk up in the northeast and in the central and high plains as well. And on day 2, which is tomorrow, we have an enhanced slight risk for severe storms for parts of the Dakotas and up there in the central high plains. And on day 3, severe weather risk stays up to the north. This is the average rainfall for the next 7 days. Heavier totals are in the Texas coast near Corpus Christi, in Houston and Galveston. This is valid through Wednesday of next week. And you can see amounts are starting to come up here in North Texas, around 1 inch of rain, or perhaps even greater for most areas in North Texas. And again, that's anything that we see next week with the new surge of tropical moisture getting involved here for much of North and Central Texas, even in South Texas as well. And we'll see how these amounts come up later this week into this weekend. And let's take a look at the tropics. There's the disorganized band of showers and thunderstorms near the Bay of Campeche. That's expected to move out to the northwest towards Galveston. And that is not expected to develop at this present time. This will just bring beneficial tropical moisture to the state. But if we go to the Central Pacific, we still have Tropical Storm Bud, which has weakened drastically. It was a Category 4 yesterday. Now that's weakened drastically to a tropical storm with max sustained winds at 65. This will basically skirt the southern tip of Baja California and will basically make a turn to the east. And basically track it towards New Mexico during the weekend, and even may clip El Paso, West Texas. But this will also bring beneficial rains and moisture to West Texas and the Texas Panhandle, where they greatly need that. So we'll just have to track the progress of this storm during the weekend. So let's go on to the model output. This is the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock at 500 millibars. Broad ridging where we are at, heights are about where they should be, and down here we remain pretty quiet. Again, should be nothing out of the ordinary, mostly sunny days, highs in the mid 90s, and same thing on Friday. We may even see an isolated storm or two during the afternoon and evening hours, wouldn't surprise me there. Saturday, as the weekend begins, you can see that tropical moisture starting to emerge from the Gulf. That's starting to affect the coastal states out in South Texas. But down here and up here in North Texas, we remain dry, highs in the mid 90s with increasing clouds. On Sunday, pretty much the same deal here. We'll mention the chance of an isolated thunderstorm or two as moisture starts to effect from the Gulf. Highs will be in the low 90s as a result of all of that moisture. And here's Monday of next week. Moisture starts to affect North and East Texas actually. And that's when we will mention the chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms, maybe more numerous showers and thunderstorms. Highs will be in the upper 80s due to cold air advection. And on Tuesday, that just looks like a wet mess, with scattered showers and thunderstorms for most of central and northern Texas. Highs should be in the upper 80s. Here's a week from today, Wednesday the 20th of June. Heights are about where they should be for us, and that looks like a soupy, moist air mass. With isolated showers and thunderstorms in place, highs will be in the upper 80s to low 90s. And let's go out 10 days. This is Saturday the 23rd of June. Heights are about where they should be. We have an upper high building to the west. Down here, again, another moist, soupy air mass with isolated to scattered showers and thunderstorms. Let's look at the numbers coming off of the European ensemble, and that looks pretty much right through the end of June. Highs will obviously be in the low to mid 90s for the rest of this week into this weekend, and then during the early parts of next week, we cool down a little bit to the upper 80s. And then for the rest of the June, we should be in the mid to upper 90s with lows mostly in the mid to upper 70s. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll upload it to the blog. Next video here should be posted at around 12 tomorrow afternoon. If you can, catch local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and Godspeed.